Here comes a new challenger.
Hope you're put up a fight!
Cry for mercy.
Come on!
I am the pride of the Shiranui!
Never backing down. Come and step up to the plate. For my city, for my town. I do whatever it takes. I'ma go and get this round. I'ma go all of the round. I ain't never backing down. Come and step up
I'm here to help!
for my city, for my town. I do whatever it takes. I'ma go and get this round. See the sight, see the sight, see the sight, see the sight.
Street Fighter 6.
Look, I don't mean to be rude, but I really don't do small talk. Nice to meet you, too. So you want to go through more of your crazy stories? My crazy stories?
But how are we supposed to get out of here if we don't start to trust each other?
I don't need your trust.
Well, I kind of need yours.
2, 1, go!
I took inspiration for this story from when me and my sister were younger.
Look at all of this. It's amazing. I base the story around my dad. All I can do is write this silly story. Oh, we'll face it together. We got this.
Yeah. Follow my lead.
Are you for real, Zoe?
I wrote it when I was a kid.
What sort of devil child were you?
Hands above your head.
What now?
Ah! I did not sign up for this! Brace yourself, Zoe!
Yakuza 0 comes to Nintendo Switch 2 as a director's cut.
Be a man and see this through!
The Awakening Dragon, Kazuma Kiryu. The Caged Dog, Goro Majima. Witness the beginning of two legends bound by fate.
But Dojima gave a direct order to the three of us as his lieutenants. He wants that empty lot, and we're gonna get it for him by any means necessary.
A sliver of land sparks a brutal war, and a young woman gets caught in the crossfire of the criminal underworld.
If getting back into the family meant killing someone, could you do it?
Turns out that girl there is my mark.
Now featuring
I had to learn that one the hard way. Guess I owe you, huh?
all new scenes exclusively created for the director's cut. 1988, the height of Japan's economic bubble. Money, beauty, and violence rule these turbulent times. Switch between combat styles as you take on the world. But don't forget to take a break and indulge in what the city has to offer.
Thank you very much.
What did you think?
And for the first time in the series, cooperative online battles. Team up with players from around the world to raid the Red Light District's hordes of punks. For newcomers and fans alike, the story that started it all is now on Nintendo Switch 2. Yakuza 0, Director's Cut.
I gotta ask, what's the most important thing in life?
Good morning, I see
Eddie's, the wins.
It's over!
To be a Night City legend.
I think of freedom. It's all you need to lead the good life.
For some, the war never ended.
Are you afraid?
Balance, friendship, love.
Well, what do you think?
It's important. Everything is. But just want the world to know I was here. That I mattered.
Hey, this is Michael, the developer behind Rooftops and Alleys, an extreme sports game about parkour and free running, and well, smashing your head face first into the next best steel beam you can find. First of all, parkour and free running are not quite the same. While one focuses more on getting from A to B in the fastest way possible, the other is all about style, flow, and tricking madness. Rooftops and Alleys merges both into one to create an exciting and engaging gameplay experience for players in solo and multiplayer. The game is easy to pick up, but hard to master, so stay strong as you jump headfirst into the progression system and its challenges spread throughout the different maps. Whether you throw yourself into time trials or trick challenges, you will quickly improve your skill level to perform the craziest lines in the 6 different maps available at launch. Each map has its unique style, environment, and set of challenges, making sure to offer a fun and engaging playground for the action every time. With the game's intuitive controls, you have loads of tricks and moves at your disposal, not to mention all the endless combo possibilities ahead of you. By performing trick combos, you can raise your adrenaline meter, which unlocks speed boosts for you at will, or stall your combo meter going down, helping you get those super high scores. Mastering the movement is key to completing all challenges in the game and customizing the character to the style of your liking. Completing challenges in the game makes you earn feathers, which unlock over 100 different customization items for you and your pigeon with the built-in progression system. Oh yeah, you can totally be a pigeon in my game. Think of it as your free cam, your session marker, pin dropper, and most importantly, your little friend. In each map, you unlock the pigeon by exploring around and finding it. Once you do so, you can switch to the pigeon at any time, fly around, find new challenges, and totally go where you're not supposed to. But that's not all. Parkour is also fun with friends. Play online, hang out in free roam multiplayer, or engage in intense games of tag, capture the flag, or tricks battle. And when you're tired, just check out the super cool photo mode, which has the craziest freedom of all, with its highlight feature, the doll mode, and much, much more. With solo progression and multiplayer game modes, 6 unique maps, original in-game music, loads of challenges, endless trick combos, and tons of customization options to unlock, Rooftops and Alleys will have you covered for a long time as soon as the game releases on June 17th.
Where we grow our future.
Your weapons fail. Your ammunition runs low.
And you've yet to see our most beautiful creation. All you have is your hatred and your individuality.
Now don't you wish you joined us? Would you then feel so alone?
We are viceroys, elite settlers serving the Scorched Queen. Our job is to establish colonies and gather precious resources. We adapt to changing conditions, and we're not afraid to experiment. Plans don't always go as expected, but we face the consequences head on. Every time the Blight Storm ravages the world, we face new opportunities and new threats. Embrace your fate and stand against the storm.
One humble village sent forth a youth, their charge, to seek the lost gods of Azuma.
We must go.
Perform each god's dance at their season's Kagura shrine in the sky. Open the barrier and set forth into the world beyond.
So, have you remembered anything?
Aside from my name, nothing at all.
Okay, partner. Sounds like a job for the new head honcho.
Healing all of Azuma will be a lengthy endeavor.
It's been so long since the six of us last came together.
For the price is your soul.
The celestial collapse is behind us. At this rate, Azuma will soon become inhospitable to humans and beasts alike. Was that Blight?
Damn you, White Dragon! And your abominable rider, too!
Why on earth is she opposing us? I need to confirm something there with my own eyes. If you know anything about this, please tell me.
I caused the celestial collapse.
Now, be gone! That's my line!
Come, let your spirit soar!
Freeze!
I don't recognize you.
Why are you doing this?
Take up your weapon, Earthmate.
Gods and nature alike must submit to man.
Clarice?
you're that Wooly from before. That was all inevitable. The deed is done.
The epicenter of the celestial collapse. No one dares approach the site of such a terrible calamity.
I'd finally reunited with my dearest friend. I never thought I would. Kaguya! We're going to win and go back home to everyone, safe and sound. Once, twice, however many more times it takes. I won't give up. I have to stop her.
な4人の子供たちが古くてボロボロの地図を探し当てた。若さゆえの情熱と無謀なまでの冒険心を手に古い地図が導く場所へと旅立っていった。さあ早速木を切り倒そう。さすがだね、冒険の達人だ。釣りの名人。おいしい。さすがサバイバルのプロ。次の目的地は頂上だ。いい出来だね。これで準備が整ったよ。出航しよう。今度こそ家に帰るんだ。
The story of light and shadow that never fades is reborn. Bravely Default returns, remastered in high definition. Featuring the Brave and Default commands that help you control the flow of turn-based battles. Change and customize jobs to build out your very own party. Enjoy your adventure with upgraded features and enhancements. And all new minigames with unique ways to play. Square Enix presents the classic fantasy RPG, Bravely Default Flying Fairy HD Remaster.
You seriously have magic date furniture fuck glasses?
Hey there! Your life is about to change. Hope you're ready. I'm a pair of Dateviator glasses. My name is Skylar Specs. My lenses have special properties. They allow you to directly acknowledge a thing's existence, or date. You see all the things around your house? Things you might have taken for granted? Now you have the power to get to know them better. A lot better. In fact, let's go on a date right now! Go up to a door, any door, put on the Daviators, and shoot some cool beams at it. Pew, pew, pew! After awakening an object for the first time, you get to speak with them here. You get to speak with each object once per day. Sometimes when you reach a certain level of affection with a dateable object, your relationship status changes. There are 3 statuses: love, friendship, and hate. Love can get you towards some really special paths for those you are truly interested in.
But it's not necessarily the best of the options in my mind.
Dorian is a big defender of friendship.
If everyone were friends, the world would be an awful lot safer in my opinion. I've seen the complications of love. I've lived through the jealous quarrels of hate. The true bond is one between 2 friends with none of the intricacies of romantic tension.
That's our bouncer Dorian talking, but you can go toward whichever one you like. Even hate, which isn't my fave personally.
You speaking of Reggie?
Ugh, don't remind me.
Human, you seem like a good sort. So we'll be friends. For now.
Feels good, yeah? But friendship gets you even more than that. I call it specs points. Each dateable object has points to give whenever you achieve an official relationship status with them. Get more of them to be able to choose some more advanced options. But really, there's no going wrong here. Talk to anyone you want, in any order you want. You're basically in a big, huge sandbox open for you to play in. So, are you ready to start getting to know everyone around here better? Maybe finally find some love?
This is totally a dream. It has to be.
Sup, baby? Nice ass.
We've known each other for a real long time now, but we ain't ever been properly introduced.
Name's Hoover. My friends just call me Hoov, though.
Now that we are introduced, we must get to know each other, eh?
Did you just ask your water heater what she does?
Oh, how dare you! The polishing of my knob is a sacred art.
What are you doing?
You ain't got no chill.
Now we're dating. That means that you need to follow certain rules.
Dating? Why would you do that?
Memoria gives you a kiss that is sure to land in your own romantic hall of fame. A true all-timer.
There's time for all that later. Right now, we do violence.
So you're saying there's a chance?
Date everything.
It is like nothing I have ever known before or since.
Characters that make you want to fall in love.
Art thou ready for our date?
Placeholder text? Where? Let me at it!
We here at Sassy Chap Games LLC are sticklers for quality.
Sassy Chap Games.
Let's roll, Fortune.
Listen, what weapon will always bring a smile to your face? The ha-ha hammer!
There's ancient magic in these.
If you die now, but if you do, lucky me.
One more round.
Lost in random. Let's go!
Privyet. I am a devil summoner. That is all I will reveal for now. The identity of one as great as myself cannot be made known until the appropriate time, you see. Today, I will show you the ways of the devil summoner RAIDOU. I have no obligation to help you. But the world of Taisho 20 would be exceedingly boring otherwise. First, I will tell you about the time period and demon allies. It is nothing too difficult to understand. But perhaps my intonation is, Rest assured that I will present this information in a clearer tone. Now then, let us begin! It is the year Taisho 20 in the capital. The city, formerly called Edo, has transformed into a chaotic yet vibrant hub filled with promise and potential. However, lurking in the shadows are invisible inhabitants of another world, known as demons, who scheme to exploit the darkness and vulnerability in people's hearts. The protagonist of this story is RAIDOU Kuzunoha, a young man living in the turbulent capital. Although he works as and takes on the appearance of a normal apprentice at the Narumi Detective Agency, his true duty is that of a devil summoner, combating demonic threats with demons of his own. Whenever demon-related events occur, he fights as a beacon of justice, protecting the city's people from evil forces. RAIDOU Kuzunoha investigates strange incidents in the capital, employing the help of his demon allies. Normally, RAIDOU's demons reside within his tubes, but when he calls upon them, they will appear at his side. Every demon belongs to one order or another, with possession of different special investigative skills depending on that order. For instance, consider Jack Frost of the Frost Order. His abilities allow him to freeze water with his icy chill. He can also calm the mind of a given target. In addition to skills based on a demon's order, there are also skills dependent on a demon's individual characteristics. Let's look at Mu Shuwu of the Wind Order. The Wind Order's unique scout skill, combined with Mu Shuwu's own fly skill, allows her to investigate areas that RAIDOU and other demons wouldn't be able to reach. As such, demons all have special abilities that are crucial to RAIDOU's investigations. But for as helpful as they can be, these demons were enemies before becoming allies. To turn a demon into an ally, you must use the art of confinement to seal them inside a tube, avoiding their attacks while attempting to do so. If you tell the demon what they want to hear upon confining them, they may even give you a small gift. You can also create a new demon by combining two together via demon fusion. Fusion allows demons to pass on skills to the new one being created. Plus, many demons can only be obtained through fusion. The original demons used in the fusion will disappear. But with enough loyalty, they'll learn passive skills that they can pass on to the new one. There are specific ways different demon fusions work. By continuously passing down certain skills, you can create your ideal demon ally. Demon allies can be registered to the Devil chart, allowing you to summon them back to your party without using the art of confinement or demon fusion. In this remaster, you can also use the Premium Devil chart to register more than one entry per demon, with different stats and skills for each. This lets you have multiple versions of the same demon in your party at the same time. create your own personalized party of demon allies and take on the mysterious cases of the Taisho capital. Well, I hope you appreciate the footage I put together for you. I have no doubt that it will prove useful. Someone is coming. That is all for today's lecture. I will see you again soon.
Accessing archive data for program EXO. You were a normal program, once. Minding your own function, staying within your domain. Exposed to glitch catalyst, you were granted an unforeseen upgrade. The capacity to perceive the time loop of our crumbling grid. Captured by the nefarious Con, an agent of Core, and thrown into the games, you learn to fight. You have to learn fast. But nobody on this grid is ever alone. You made allies, found ways to influence the outcome of the games, and the audience watching them. You found a way out. And now, in Vertical Slice City itself, you must make your escape more permanent. There are many factions at play, old friends and new. A path out is there to be found, but will you discover it in time? Loading next archive. Are you ready, program?